Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
We know that on a day like today, the heat is the big story, and we're also adding some thunderstorms into the mix. And a few of us are lucky enough to have a little bit of a cool down thanks to those storms. This is a view all across North Alabama on our Wave 31 Sky Camera Network. And I want to show you those clouds building in the distance there in Decatur as well in Guntersville. That's a thunderstorm there off in the distance. The temperatures all over the place. If you are in close proximity to a thunderstorm, if it's raining at your location, of course it is cooler. We are in the mid 80s in Decatur and Guntersville, but it's 93 in Muscle Shoals, 93 in Huntsville, and this is what it feels like across North Alabama. 106 in Athens. It has been reading very high, and I'm showing you this graphic frequently because these numbers are changing on a regular basis. Last time I looked at this, it was reading 111, so I want to make sure that that weather station is actually correct because elsewhere it's 102 in Huntsville, it's 100 is what it feels like in Fayetteville, 103 in Muscle Shoals, feeling like we're very close to 100 currently in Scottsboro. It's the humidity that's the biggest factor on a day like today in combination, of course, with the actual temperatures. The Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network doesn't show widespread continuous rain, but it does show just a few lucky folks that are getting in on a quick cooling downpour or a thunderstorm. This is the view right around 72. North of Scottsboro, we've had a couple of thunderstorms rolling through, but breaks in between here. Most of this is tracking off toward the south and even south-southwest. Stevenson, you got another storm heading your way coming out of the north there. And then back farther towards the DeKalb County line, south of Fort Payne. A lot of lightning with this. It's not moving very much, so very heavy rain continues to fall along the Cherokee and DeKalb County line. Back farther toward the west, here's another downpour that's developed south of Lacey Spring that's slowly trying to edge its way towards the southwest back into central Morgan County. And that's really about it as far as the more intense rain that we're seeing right now, which is pretty good news for the trash pandas tonight. 86 degrees by 6 o'clock. That's if we're getting lucky enough to have one of those thunderstorms rolling through. And it may lead to a rain delay, but I think for the most part, we're not going to really see that in our forecast for tonight. 80 degrees by 10 o'clock. It stays warm. It stays humid all night long. Future radar, watch this. Through tonight, still that chance for a thunderstorm is there by 7:30, but past that point in time, once we get past sunset, it's quiet and it's clear. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, just waking up to a little bit of patchy fog and warm temperatures, mid-70s starting the day. During the afternoon, not a lot of cloud cover, no rain chance. Temperatures soar into the mid-90s. Tomorrow looks like it is going to be, in fact, the hottest day of the year so far, but even hotter still for Thursday and for Friday. Thursday morning, starting with temperatures right around 70 degrees, but by the afternoon, there you go, back into not only the mid-90s. By noon, by the afternoon hours, we will likely be in the upper 90s. So your pool forecast, here's another day where it's a really good idea to find a way to cool down and, of course, limit your time outdoors during peak daytime heating. 95 degrees, you forecast high for Wednesday. In a word, it is sweltering when you combine that with the humidity. The feels like temperatures here at their peak at the hottest Thursday and Friday, feeling like 110 Thursday, 113 on Friday. That's approaching territory not only for a heat advisory, but for an excessive heat warning, which is one step above that, which really does mean that the heat can be a factor in your health and that you shouldn't spend really much time outdoors at all. But we do see a change in our pattern here by the weekend. On noon, on Saturday at noon, notice that we have a couple of showers and thunderstorms starting to develop here. And once we start to get into Sunday morning, it's much more widespread. This is going to help put a damper on our temperatures, and it's going to help kind of cool things down here, not only on Sunday, but into Monday. Temperatures will actually be running a little bit below average. A lot of that pushes off toward the south by Monday night. And as far as forecast rainfall totals go, they're kind of all over the place here. It's really to say that if those of us are getting thunderstorms, those rainfall totals are going to be higher. We can get as much as an inch of rain here over the next week, but I wouldn't bank on not having to water your garden anytime soon because those thunderstorms are going to be kind of hit and miss once we start to get into the weekend. Until then, we're just roasting. 95 degrees tomorrow, remember, 97 Thursday, 97 Friday, and then we start to see those temperatures drop upper 80s by Sunday.